Stagnation. Welcome back to the channel.
Champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you know on this channel, we love Bitcoin. We don't suggest you trade Bitcoin. However, we were traders ourselves. As a matter of fact, we are still traders. What am I saying?
We actually do teach a
We
trading
trade,
class.
we trade, we just don't trade Bitcoin.
Yep.
There is a time and place for everything.
Yep.
But at the same time, value is also not the same for all of us, right? It's, they say, what do they say? Value is in the eye of the beholder.
Yes, sir.
You may have seen that I have twisted. By the way, you know how I have these crazy sayings all the time?
Just comes out of nowhere, man.
I said one this morning to Osho
Yeah.
that it shook even me in my soul. The sad things that I cannot remember. Right? One is good, two is insurance.
Ooh.
Yes, keep that in your mind. And if you want to just decipher it into whatever you want,
We need
apply
a
it in your life.
page for brazen quotes.
Yes, brazen quotes. Put the page up, and I'll bless you guys with knowledge every day. I'm just not managing any of it. But I can assure you, the wisdom that flows from my mind comes straight from
The universe.
Yes, there we go. Anyway, let's talk about today's activity, okay? Because I was saying we are traders ourselves, and for some people, right, they trade Bitcoin because they don't see the same sort of value in Bitcoin that we do, and that is quite all right. Not everyone is going to agree on everything.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Yep. Can we also remind the audience that we also teach a trading class if they want to learn how to trade?
If you would like to learn how to trade, ladies and gentlemen, we can teach you how to trade. We cannot teach you what to trade, but we can teach you the basics, the fundamentals, right? Give you the necessary tools that you will need to engage in these things. At the same time, okay, I will say this. You can go on YouTube and learn all of these things for free.
For free, yep. Yep.
So if you look at it, you're not really paying for the class, you're paying for our time.
Knowledge.
Because we take these things and we combine it and we bring
Organize
them
it
to you in a way where you can now use it in a meaningful manner.
With lots of lessons learned.
Well, listen, if you're interested in that, shoot us a message on Twitter. When our Facebook will be up, okay, we'll have the link where you can just purchase these things there. If you would like to just learn about Bitcoin, Bitcoin education is free.
Yep.
Hit us up. We'll set up a time and we'll show you what we know.
Yep.
It is free again, but our time is not free. Anything else?
Let's
Any-
go
anything else
ahead
we
and talk
can think of?
people about trading.
Actually, one more thing before we go.
Okay.
And I cannot believe that we're forgetting this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. Like usual. Oh wait, no, I'm on point. I don't think I had my page up. Okay, we would like to give a massive shout out. First of all, let me roll back. If you see this prestigious T-shirt that Double O is wearing, tell us about it, Double O.
BK Crypto.
BK Crypto in the house, man. This man sent us some T-shirts.
Free.
Incredible, lovely designs there. Done on a Bella Canvas material as well, which is the top level activity.
Nice.
So BK
Soft.
Crypto knows what he's doing for sure.
Tender.
You know, the only way you can go from here is to get the next level.
Next level.
Next level is the brand of the shirt. But, amazing. I can vouch for that because I've done a lot of T-shirt sales myself.
Yep.
And I know them. So, where was I? Yes, definitely check BK Crypto out. Okay, you have a website here. Hop on there or pick up yourself some BK Crypto swag. If you're a Bitcoin fanatic, I think you'll love this. I have the white ones.
Yep.
I wear it on Monday. And then, what else? If you're a crypto person, shitcoiners, it's okay.
It's right there.
They have something there for you to remember your bad decisions as well.
She can drink some tea to your bad
Exactly.
decisions.
Exactly.
It's right there too.
Exactly. I'm dead. All right. Let's push on then. Let's push on. So what is happening? Bitcoin volatility. We're reading from Yahoo Finance today, ladies and gentlemen. And that's spectacular. Listen, CoinDesk wrote this one. And this one is from Omar Godbole. I think it's Godbole.
Kabole?
Gobole.
Kabole?
Omkar Godbole.
Kabole.
Let's not disrespect somebody's family's
right.
name. Let's move on. Bitcoin volatility likely as options worth $4 billion expire on Friday.
Chewy.
Which Friday is that? This one? Today?
Today.
Okay. Oh man, we're locked in, ready for this. Bitcoin could see wow price swings heading into the weekend as option contracts worth billions of dollars tied to the cryptocurrency are set to expire on Friday.
Today.
Double O, you're a trader. How would you feel this if you were in this boat where your options are expiring today?
I was starting yesterday because I was teaching a class on how to trade, and we're looking at Dogecoin and looking at Bitcoin. And at some point, Bitcoin looked super weak yesterday evening. Looked like it was going to go to 27K and then 26K. Yeah. Then I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning. It was at 27K 100. I was like, let me pick up some cheap. Let me pick up some cheap Bitcoin. So I bought some Bitcoin, went back to sleep, woke up this morning, was in the gym. Bitcoin was back to 28K. I was like, yeah, volatile for sure. Up and down it goes. Yes. So I guess the bears are trying to win, but so far it looks like at the current moment the bulls are winning. But there is no closing of the market like the U.S. stock market, like NASDAQ and all those guys. You are 24/7, so we still got 12 more hours before we see the madness.
Okay. Listen, I think this is incredible. When you see traders of this caliber, making those down cycles, I mean, everyone will lose, right? I guess everyone will lose. But when you're betting against something that you don't have full control of it, it is insane.
Well, they can push the forward in the middle and try to drive it down, like they tried to do this morning.
Yes, but when they do it in the stock market, if it goes wrong, they can go to a black pool. They can, they can halt it. They can halt it. You know what I mean? You cannot hold Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin. This is a rough game they're playing.
I was just teaching our student that yesterday that the difference between trading crypto, don't trade Bitcoin, by the way, and trading the stock market is that you cannot alt crypto. Yeah.
So if there's a squeeze on them, it's gonna be like Volkswagen back in the day, or Bed Bath and Beyond, and 21? GameStop, right? We see they're already halting at GameStop yet again. Yep. So there's a squeeze coming, ladies and gentlemen. Any other things you wanted to touch on this one?
Well, talking about short gammers and squeezes, Bitcoin might experience one this year because so far so good. Since January, we've kind of turned the wave and we've been bullish. Okay. So the bears are still considering holding because there are still those 10K, 13K believers out there, still holding on to their shots.
I'll put a bet out there. If Bitcoin makes it to 10K, contact me. I'll give you my car. Seriously. If you see 10K Bitcoin this year, I'll give you my car. I don't need it. Carry on. Because it's just ridiculous at this point. It's what is the basis for them saying that? You cannot just come out and just say whatever you want just because you own a newspaper and expect everyone to believe it. A lot of you guys are clowns in this space.
There is the
not crypto space, but in the banking space is what I'm saying.
There's the $1 million case as well that Bitcoin is gonna reach $1 million in 90 days. So we're like 80-something days now. So I don't think Bitcoin is going to hit $1 million in 90 days. I don't think with the de-dollarization going on.
Yes, absolutely. I will say that on the flip side, there are some Bitcoiners who are, how would you say, in lack for a better term, overly enthusiastic about the potential. 90 days? Where would the liquidity come from?
The banks or maybe countries that decide to adopt Bitcoin, but I don't think that's going to happen either. They're still kind of blindsided with their CBDCs approach.
We can still see CBDCs being pushed. We can still see the BRICS nations still trying to align their stuff together. So unless there is something that the rest of us cannot see, right? Which maybe the person who says it's going to $1 million can see, then maybe you should elaborate that.
The US is supposed to be selling 41,500 Bitcoins from the Golden Silk Road, whatever that was, 3 or 4 times this year.
Oh, snap.
You think selling could create a pump situation?
Do I think them selling it could create a dip? If they were going to sell it, they would have sold it.
They've been saying that for a while too, right?
They cannot sell it. If you sell it now, you're behind China. You're behind Russia. They're not going to sell it. Ever. They will not sell it and they will not give it back to the people.
No, they're not.
You can forget those Bitcoins It's only being used as a, what do they call this thing now?
Ford, man.
Ford.
Chicken. Yep.
Yeah, when you dangle the carrot,
Mm-hmm.
it's a dangling carrot. If you want to keep chasing it, fine. Okay, we read about them
Man,
giving back
gog.
those bitcoins in 2019.
Yep.
It's 2023.
Mm-hmm.
How long does it take to send bitcoins? Because last time I checked, it's only 10 minutes.
Less than that.
Okay, so forget all that nonsense. But here's the thing: these shorts are going to get squeezed, and there is nothing that they can do about it.
Yep.
Okay. Look, a lot of rough things are going to happen. I think if it was going to see 10K, we would have seen it already. This price action is still holding. There are things that we must consider. I told you that when people died, the bitcoins did not come back.
Well,
It's gone.
there's the argument about war with China. There's the argument about the dollarization and what happens if the dollar weakens. What happens if we have a Great Depression with what's going on with the banks and what's about to happen in the real estate industry. We've seen Bitcoin do the opposite many times, kind of like during COVID as well. So
Yeah, so when people say what happens, what are the expectations? Because there's only two things when we look at Bitcoin, and we know we have to wrap up the video here soon in a bit, but we shouldn't have 10 minutes. But if there's two options, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin is going to keep chugging along, and these people can do whatever it is that they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And as a financial system, Bitcoin will keep moving on because the people are adopting it and they're transacting with or without
the price action.
Or the government and the banks participating.
Mm-hmm.
The whole point is to be able to exchange that value.
Mm-hmm.
When you add the fact that you have people oppressing you, right? Trying to control and dictate what you're going to do with your life. People like freedom by nature.
Mm-hmm.
There is going to be retaliation. Do I need to give examples? How many times have you seen people protesting across the world?
Right? We are born to be free.
Okay.
All right.
So with that, it's only going to further expand this adoption of Bitcoin. Then secondly or thirdly now, I've lost count. Okay. You have the Bitcoin halving.
Yep.
Which is going to be coming soon.
Go back and forth.
You know what I'm saying? That cannot be stopped. That cannot be halted. You sell your Bitcoins if you want. The effect of that is...
Actually, as a matter of fact, if you're running for office and you want to win, you should be pro-Bitcoin.
Listen, we must be bold in the face of this current system.
Yep.
To challenge it. The moment you start doubting yourself, the moment you start questioning yourself, the moment you start wondering whether the banks and it does not matter. Fact of the matter is the whole thing has to come crashing.
Mm-hmm.
It must crash because, listen, when it crashes, it never benefits us as average people.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the point? Let it crash. Let's try something else. And there's clearly a solution in hand. I don't think we have much else to lose because we already know what is about to happen. Your value is about to get ripped from you. We're steadily getting rock pulled by elites.
Yep.
There's nothing new. And there's nothing that is going to change about it. So it's kind of, I don't know.
Saying FTX is different from the bank.
Okay. Listen. Join the bank of Satoshi. Don't get liquidated. While these people are getting liquidated, I'll be making some money on Doge though.
Yep.
I've been loading that Doge. I'm not going to lie to y'all. There's something about Doge that I can't.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for trading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just my perception of this whole situation. I think that something extreme is happening where we're just to change the current financial system, man. There's a lot that needs to go out the window. And I think that a lot of these entities and the state that we're in right now, they just need to
dinosaur away.
Yeah. They just need to feel the impact of whatever happens.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, we cannot really predict what is going to happen with Bitcoin, but we are here for it. I'm strapped in. I'm here for the experiment. So I'm for it. We're riding it all the way.
Let's go.
No matter what happens.
Yes, sir.
Final thoughts, sir.
Yeah, man. Bitcoin, yeah, good price action. If you're out there trading Bitcoin, good luck to you. But as you can see here, there's gonna be some wiping out going on today.
Yeah.
And if you're on the wrong side, the Bitcoin that you should have saved up or accumulated and stored your value, if you understand the real definition of money, you'll be holding, accumulating Bitcoin and not trading it. It's like selling away your freedom.
Your freedom, exactly.
That's dumb. But that's the word of the day, really.
Right.
Don't trade away your freedom. Accumulate, store away your freedom.
Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it. Okay. Follow us on Twitter, STAKK. Follow us on Facebook as well. We're there with the old people, STAKK. Instagram banned us, so we have decided to ban them from our lives as well. Follow us on Spotify, STAKK. And until next time, praise and out.